My weight was a hindrance in what I do, working on my farm, doing with my children, my grandchildren. I just did not have the energy or the drive to finish anything or to start anything. So I felt like my weight was a big issue in that. So therefore I went ahead and proceeded to look into this, and this is what worked for me. I had the gastric sleeve August 17th of 2010. I've lost 63 pounds. I have a boarding facility, so we take a lot of horses in and care for them, exercise them, groom them, turn them in and out. We also have a rescue facility where we will take in horses that are in need of help and do the same thing. We bring them back to health and then find homes for them. Well, when I started gaining the weight, I found I had to hire a lot of people. You know, I only had 20 horses at that point, but I couldn't deal with the 20 horses by myself anymore. So I brought in help, and before I put on the weight, I did everything myself. So it was very difficult. Weight just really it was hard. It was very hard. And I had not been a heavy person in the past, but I came from a family who was obese, and I always thought I would never get to that point, and I did. So I knew I had to do something about it. So I sought different. I tried every diet in the book, and I sought different weight relief programs, and Dr. Clark's was the one that struck me as the best. Before I had the surgery, I'd wake up and take a couple naps during the day. I was so tired I couldn't walk a flight of steps. I would walk 2 or 3 horses out and just be exhausted, and I'd have to come in and rest. And it wasn't pleasant. You know, I didn't feel like I could go to a show and be effective. Or with my grandchildren, by the time I finished swinging one, I didn't have the energy to swing the second one. So it was hard. It was very hard. I actually had 2 friends who had been to Dr. Clark's office and had lap band and gastric bypass. And they were both very happy with it and encouraged me to go see him. And I had to hold off for a little bit of time, and when I finally did, it was the best thing I ever could have done. I wish I would have done it sooner. My life is better than it's ever been. I married when I was 16 years old, so I didn't really have a childhood. I had 3 children. I now have almost 3 grandchildren, and I can do everything that I did when I was 20 years old. I'm very active. My husband and I have a wonderful time together. We travel, we do anything we want. We just really have a great time. So I'm living my dream. I just think the whole thing has been a wonderful experience. I've met so many wonderful people there. I've had many an opportunity to go outside and to see a lot of different weight loss programs, and I know that this was the one that worked for me. And I'm just ecstatic about it. So I hope other people listen and try it, because it works.